my Toyota Rav 4 review.
So, the Toyota Rav 4, that is the key, and we shall turn it on with almost no effort at all. You can see that the dashboard lights up and gives a nice Toyota Rav 4 cinematic. The dashboard then lights up and you can see the screen, which we will talk about later on. And here we are. As I've said, we will talk about the screen, and here it is. First button is for radio. I personally recommend 94.3, as that is combined radio. Then we have a phone, which you can use to dial up any number you want and call people that is connected to your phone, a USB port, and an HDMI port that you can connect from the side, Miracast that I really don't know what it's used for, Qibla, which is for if you're Muslim to find a mosque, Bluetooth audio, you can play songs from your phone, disc, as the name implies, you put in a disc, AUX, you can connect it to your phone, that's so you can play music through the speakers, and setup is just to enhance the experience. Next up, you have the temperature settings. The knob on the left is to control how quickly the fan spins, and on the right controls the temperature at which the fan blows. So if you rotate it clockwise, it becomes hot, and if you rotate it counterclockwise, it becomes cold. Cold can be used, of course, now in the summer days, and make it hot if it's during the winter. But of course, in Doha, winter isn't really that cold, so there is not much use for the hot function. And now, onto the gear shifter. As you can see, this is an automatic car, and it does not have a clutch brake or the 6 gears that come with a manual car. Instead, this comes with the parking gear, reverse, neutral, and drive, of all which they do what their names imply. That parking button is to be pressed when you're parking. Eco is the button you press when you're trying to reduce the amount of gasoline that your car uses. And normal is for a normal amount of gasoline. Sport is if in Qatar you use this car on desert and it would need a lot more horsepower than usual. There we go. Normal is what you would normally use every day, day to day. If you're going through the highways, going to work, this is the perfect option. Eco, maybe if you're going for an outing, you don't have to drive that quickly. That is what their uses are. And now for essentially the most important part of the car, the steering wheel. How else would you drive properly without the steering wheel? In the middle, you can see the Toyota logo. Very nice and shiny. On the left, you have the control panel, where you can control, as we've shown, the screen. You can press OK for all of the different options, like a phone, as you can see there. The back button, if you go out of the windows. Note, by windows, what I mean are the windows on the screen, like AUX, radio, phone, Bluetooth audio, those types of windows, not the windows on the side of the car. And the speakers, to control the volume that music plays at with either Bluetooth audio, AUX, or even on the radio. And on the other side of the steering wheel are the mode, backward and forward buttons. The mode is responsible for the different types of modes of your car, as we've covered: Eco, Normal, and Sport. Then, the backwards button and forwards button are responsible for choosing the song before or after when using Bluetooth audio. For example, if you have a song that you want to play, on Bluetooth audio, you can press the / button to go to the next song, and the backwards button to go to the last song. As with every steering wheel, they come with toggle switches on the sides to control your windshield on the right, and on the left, I believe they control the lights and the windows. A button that is common in almost every type of car, no matter where you look, is the triangle button. This is to flash both of your lights at the back to signify either coming to a stop or if it's an emergency stop. That is the use of the triangle button. Another part that is in every automobile of this modern day is the air conditioning. On the sides you can see the vents for the driver. In the middle as well, as you can see, there's 2 to support the passenger on the right and the driver. Another air vent to support the passenger. And of course, at the back, there are also some air vents for the other passengers on the car. Here is the storage compartment. As you can see, my entire hand fits in there, so does my glasses. You can see the USB-B port, actually, it's not USB-C, and on the side there is an AUX that you can plug in. Close it up, and on the side, I prefer not to talk about this, but this is the smoking heater. So no smoking, kids, as you can see on the video. I highly suggest not smoking, but if anybody is free to do what they would like. On the top you can see the sunglasses compartment. Those control the lights, the door lights as well. Exactly, as you can see, you can fit sunglasses in there whenever you would like, and boom, nice and snug. Here is the airbag. As you can see, that's a safety precaution on the front, and on the inside you have a little mirror with a light. Hello there. Hello. Let me show you how to use it. So you can detach it, and as it's called a sun visor, it blocks the sun from the window. There you go, and that's perfect. There is the passenger seat, completely identical to the driver's seat, only that it doesn't have a steering wheel. There you go, a lot of leg room. I have to say, out of all the cars I've ever been in, this has the most leg room ever. You have the cup holders over there, and just the middle panel where you can store tons of stuff, cards, whatever. There's tons of room inside. And on the passenger side you have the glove compartment, which can be used for anything as there's a lot of room inside. As the driver, you have control over pretty much everything in the car. You have those locks which indicate locking all doors and unlocking all of the doors. Then you have, as you can see, there's a little blue line on that switch. That's actually for the driver's window. The driver can open any window in the car, all 4 of them. There was a left and right switch which can be used for the mirrors on the sides of the car to adjust them, and more so the circle with all of the directional pads are also used for the mirrors. And lastly, we come to the final part of the car, the back seats. This is for, since this is a family car, the Toyota Rav 4, it has a lot of space at the back, a lot of leg room. You can open the windows from either side, and as stated before, there are air vents at the bottom for ventilation.